Afghan Foreign Minister's Agra visit being called off. So, Muttaqi will not be visiting Agra today. The Afghan Foreign Minister will remain in New Delhi. He was scheduled to visit Taj Mahal, but this visit has now been cancelled. In the latest update, the Afghan Foreign Minister Muttaqi's Agra visit has now been called off. It's a 6-day visit to India, and today he was scheduled to visit Agra, but that visit has been called off, so he will remain in Delhi. The Afghan Foreign Minister was scheduled to travel to Agra to see the Taj Mahal, but that visit has now been cancelled. We are told that the visit has been called off for now, so he is going to remain in the national capital. So the Foreign Minister is in India for a 6-day visit. My colleague Rishabh is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Rishabh, any reason being attributed to the Agra or the Taj Mahal visit being cancelled by the Afghan Foreign Minister? What are the details?
Well, Pratibha, what we're given to understand that due to the ensuing situation on the Durand line between Pakistan and Afghanistan, the Foreign Minister of Afghanistan, Amir Muttaqi, who is on India visit, has decided to call off his Agra visit, where he was scheduled to visit Taj Mahal, and remains in Delhi to better coordinate with authorities in Kabul to ensure that the coordination between the foreign ministry and foreign minister continues without any lag, and that's the reason that he has decided to stay back in national capital of India rather than going to Agra to visit Taj Mahal.
Okay, all right. So, Rishabh, any more details coming in on for the rest of his day, the schedule, as well as for the rest of his visit? Is that schedule also going to be delayed, or is it going to be cancelled? Any update on that?
As of now, we do not really know whether the visit will continue from here on or not. But as of now, what we can confirm to our viewers is that the Agra visit is not happening. Agra visit has been cancelled. Remember, he is expected to meet business leaders tomorrow in New Delhi as well. Whether he will continue this visit to India due to the ensuing situation on the Durand line or not is a million-dollar question right now. We'll have to wait and see what happens next. In another 2 to 3 hours, we'll have more things to tell our viewers.
Okay, all right. So further clarity expected on that. And Rishabh, we'll come back to you for that update. So owing to the situation, the Agra visit for now has been cancelled. Remember, 15 Pakistani soldiers have been killed after the Afghanistan Taliban forces launched armed reprisals against Pakistani soldiers along the shared border, accusing Islamabad of carrying out airstrikes on its soil. Now, these clashes were reported in multiple regions, all located along the Pakistan-Afghanistan border. In fact, the spokesperson to the government also going on to say that last night's retaliatory operation was carried out by the Afghan forces in response to the Pakistani aggression. In fact, going on to add that the Afghan forces have also captured 3 Pakistani military outposts during this operation, stating that the Afghan forces seized a number of weapons and ammunition as the spoils of war. Now, this statement, in fact, also warns that if the opposing side, speaking about Pakistan, violates Afghanistan's airspace again, the armed forces are prepared to defend their territory and will give a strong response. Now, remember, 2 explosions were heard in Afghanistan capital and another in southeast of the country. This was after the Taliban-run defense ministry also blamed Pakistan, accusing the neighbor of violating its sovereignty. Rishabh continues to stay live with us. And Rishabh, what can you tell us about the situation there currently? Because Afghanistan has clearly warned that any violation of the airspace will be met with a direct attack coming in from the Afghanistan side.
And Afghanistan has open front at least 7 points where heavy fighting has been taking place in the last 24 hours. Now what we're given to understand that 18 of Pakistani soldiers have been killed in this skirmishes at various points, especially when it comes to the area of Kandahar in the western side of northwestern side of Pakistan and southwestern side of Afghanistan, the border. That's where around 80 15, Pakistani soldiers have been killed is what we're given to understand. Further, more details are yet to come in. There is a press conference that is expected to come out from Kabul as well. We are waiting for that. We haven't heard much from the authorities from Pakistan as well. Yes, the social media is abuzz with various news, but it is difficult to authenticate them. As of now, we'll have to wait for the statements coming in. As of now, Saudi Arabia and Doha, which is Qatar, has tried to intervene and have asked both the sides to follow restraint and exercise restraint. But as of now, the firing continues, hostilities on the Durand line continues. 18 Pakistani soldiers have been killed, is what Defense Ministry of Pakistan suggests.
Okay, all right. In fact, Rishabh, there were also statements being issued by Saudi Arabia as well as Qatar asking for de-escalation and diplomatic talks. Any update on that, on how the regional powers are also weighing in on the ongoing conflict?
Well, if we talk about Saudi Arabia or Qatar, both the sides have issued a statement where the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has said that dialogue and diplomacy is way forward and the situation should be de-escalated between the two, and both the sides should exercise restraint. A similar statement has come in from Doha as well. Both the foreign ministries have asked Islamabad and Kabul to be cautious and exercise restraint. But amid all this, statements coming in, Pakistan and Afghanistan continue the hostilities on the Durand line. Afghanistan say that we are retaliating to the unprovoked airstrike that has happened on Friday by Pakistani Air Force, and that's the reason that they are now retaliating on the border areas. Afghanistan also accuses Pakistan of bombing villages around the Durand line on both the sides, and that is something that is not acceptable.
Okay. All right, Rishabh, thank you for joining us with those details.